And now, my people, it's your guy, the Niger Englishman, and we are here. Tunnel TV settings, and apologies for the late start. It's all my fault. Niger traffic don't overtake everything. And if all of you that have been in Niger traffic, you know what I mean. Don't worry, we'll educate Sean in the next year or so when he eventually comes
I was
over
being
here.
educated. I was being educated.
I was doing that job well.
You know?
I literally just came in unapologetically and just went live, man. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
But
Typical Nigerian guy.
you know now. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hold on, one more person to add to the stream. Just to keep it like. Obviously, Sean. Just so you know, I'm the neutral fan here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be neutral, innit? I'm not supposed to
what you say?
discuss.
Neutral,
I'm a neutral here. I'm not here representing us now. I'm here representing the Premier League. I'm gonna give and evaluate all top teams, man. As long as Sean behaves himself, then it should be fun. Everything should be fun on the show. But first things first, don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe, whether you're watching now, whether you're watching it on the replay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you did watch us in the world. Welcome. First of all, he's gone off screen, so I can't introduce him first. But we've got a Tunnel TV. I think it's a Tunnel TV debut. We've done a lot of shows on One Touch TV in the past. I'm yet to be invited on his channel, but he'll explain himself about that at another time. His team were rocking high, top of the table up until Monday when they faced the falling Blues. But he's a great guy. One of the few Spurs fans that I've got a lot of time for. Always big up, Sean. Welcome to Tunnel TV. How you doing, my bro?
Good. Oh, is this Tunnel TV? This is not One Touch. I like that. Love that. It's nice. We're waiting for that second invite. It's been a long time coming. Yes, I'm good, man. Glad to be here. Glad to be here representing the Tottenham. Thanks for having me. And I can still hear an echo, though.
That echo is blatantly not me this time, though.
Yeah, cool. I think it might be you.
It's like from everybody.
Wait. Can everyone hear an echo? Is it just Sean? I think it might be Sean. Fuck it.
I can't hear any echo right now.
I can't hear any echo, Sean.
Let me talk.
Sean, it might be you.
Definitely an echo. It's definitely a delayed echo.
What are you saying? Because we're in Nigeria, we got a delay. That's what you're saying. Because we're in Nigeria, we got a delay. Well, we're not in Nigeria. I'm the only one in Nigeria, to be fair. So yeah, maybe if it's me, I'm sorry. Forgive me, everybody.
I'll come back in. I'll come back in.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for having
Just
me.
to double check. Make sure, man. If he disappears, guys, it's just like his team, Tottenham, disappearing in the title race bit by bit. But also, all the rest of the guys, they need no introduction. They've been on the channel a number of times, but representing the Arsenal, we've got a man like Louis. How you doing, Louis? You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Louis, we agreed you'd be called Louis Arsenal, not Louis TTV. Like, what's all this remix? They remix name. It's enough for now.
On the remix.
Remix. All right. Also, one of our favorite panelists on the show, obviously rolling in with outrageous claims, left, right, and center, best team in the world, and all sorts. But he's there. He's always here representing his team, no matter what. Even if they lost to a team that nobody really knows any players in there. We got Ibrahim. Welcome back to the channel, representing the mighty Man United. How you doing, my bro?
I'm all right.
I said I'm all right. That didn't sound too all right, my brother. Anyway, therapy is a real thing. So, guys, don't be too harsh on him. Mental health is real, okay? Big up the man, them. And also, he's a little bit more excited this weekend. He had, I'd like to call it a convincing victory this week because Tottenham allowed it to be convincing, especially in the second half with the injuries and the red. Anyway, 90 minutes of madness on Monday night. Let's not lie. We can't even sum it up in 90 seconds, but his team enjoyed putting the first loss to the Tottenham team. And I'm happy about that because Tottenham fans are getting way too loud for my liking. So I appreciate that, Chido. Welcome back to Tunnel TV. How you doing, bro?
Thank you, my brother. Chill. Good, my brother. Good.
What's going on in the tune?
Let's see
Oh, are they happy like this? So then they decide that they happy. I can't shout.
Well, first of all,
It's good,
comment
it's good.
section. Let us know if there is any feedback or any sound issues so we can rectify them. I think Sean was just hearing things. He just wanted to avoid the attention as his team took a bit of a beating this week. I think I wanted to start with his game, but as he's not here, I think we should start with Manchester United.
Luton. Yeah,
Manchester United versus Luton. Like, obviously, we came here, we were on the stream last week and we talked about Manchester United. And who did they play last week? They played Fulham last week.
Fulham.
And I don't think anyone on the panel said. I don't think many people said they were going to lose. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. This week, I'm going to actually write the predictions in my laptop so I don't lose them like I have in the past on the back of a piece of paper. So just so we can have a few people accountable, a few people making up that they said this about the results and they didn't. So let's just make sure everyone's accountable properly, and that's down to me. That is down to me. What's this guy? What do you mean you're here, bruv? You're supposed to be on the panel, not in the freaking comment section. If you're here, get backstage and then we will address you, my brother. All right. So, Manchester United at home to Luton. Ibrahim, talk to me. What do you think about that game? Obviously, on the back of a very embarrassing defeat to Copenhagen in Denmark. Like, how do you feel going into this game at home? I guess that sound tells it all, bro.
I'm thinking.
That's it.
Address what happened with the week, but to be honest. Luton are a low-hanging fruit, right? As abysmal as we've been, I'd expect nothing less than 3 points from Luton. It's Old Trafford still, even if some people think it doesn't matter anymore, but it's Old Trafford still. Not less than 3 points. What happened during the week? To be honest, I processed it for a few minutes during the week, yesterday precisely. What happened to us, right? Where we were the man.
We all want to know, bro. We all want to know.
We were the man down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Numerical disadvantage.
Yeah.
We're playing away, Copenhagen.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Kule. I'm sorry. There's a bit of echo. I think Sean is right. There's a bit of echo. I can hear the echo.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
The delayed echo.
It's not.
I can still hear it. I just didn't want to say it.
I can still hear the delay. There's a delayed echo. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Okay, it's not me because you could still hear it. I was on mute. So, someone, it's definitely not Sean because wait, could we hear it when Sean left? I don't know. I still can't hear it.
Hello. Ooh.
Yeah, Sean. Right.
Is it you, Sean?
Yeah,
the irony. We love it. We love a bit of freaking irony.
Irish irony.
Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now?
I couldn't hear it anymore.
Wait, Chido, I'm gonna go on the pause. I'll go on mute, but you say something now.
Hello. There's no.
Oh wait, so is it me? No, it's gone as well now.
No,
Ibrahim, it might be Ibrahim. Can you hear it now?
I can't hear it.
Ibrahim, it might be you. It might be you.
Oh no.
Hey, comment section, let us know, man. I can't even. Oh, you were on mute too.
Yeah, I was on mute. Yeah.
Oh, so I don't even know what's going on, man. I can't hear it, man. Like, if the comment section, let us know if you can hear it. Shout out to my niece Tosan, who is listening right now. She's unfortunately one of you stinking Manchester United fans too. So I don't know how that's happened, but it's happened somehow. So look, Ibrahim, I know you tried to break down the whole evaluation of the game, but the reality is, regardless of what happened, you went 3-2 up with 15 minutes to go. You've got to see that game out. You definitely can't lose the game, but most people should win the game.
100%. Like, it's not acceptable in any world, any planet, right? We dropped the ball. We did more than dropping the ball, bro. Like, I'm thinking of the perfect analogy to use to explain. And to be honest, there's no point explaining anything. There's no point doing initial. Let's move on, right? Let's move on. It's not the first time it's happened this season. Let's move on. So not like it's not a one-off that would say, oh, let's see what went wrong, what happened, and blah blah blah.
So basically, you're used to seeing this mess. Basically, that's what you're trying to tell us, or
Bro, quit the rhetorics, man. I just said it's been happening a lot this season.
No, I'm just saying. So you're used to seeing this type of mess. Is that what you're saying? I'm just making sure I'm clear with your statement.
There has been. I'm pretty sure I'm clear. There has been a pattern this season, right?
Yeah.
There's been a pattern. So it's not a special situation I will start dwelling over. We should just move on. Luton tomorrow. Ahead. Down one, not less than 3 points. Low hanging fruit.
Okay. You're the one that brought up the Copenhagen game. We didn't bring it up. I asked you about Luton, and you brought it up. So obviously you're still dealing with some stuff, which is fine. You're dealing with some stuff, which is fine.
No. You insinuated when you started. You made reference to what happened this week. So
I just asked you what you can expect from Saturday, and you went into whole analogies and Man U.
I started by saying 3 points.
Okay. So that's supposed to gloss over everything you said about Copenhagen. Okay, no problem.
I think. Hold up. So there's an intentional break next week, right?
Yes.
I think this weekend it gives us it buys us small time, just to see if we can do one or two things. I don't expect much from that guy at the moment, but it just buys us time to see. Okay, let's see what went wrong. You have a few days to reflect and prepare for the resumption of the league. So I think we are lucky to be getting Luton at this point. We've had a very, very shitty run, right? So 3 points. I didn't expect less. No, go into international break. Resume.
First of all, let's invite the newcomer to the panel. Like Sean, is tomorrow a routine result for Man United? Obviously, Luton have been kind of the whipping boys of the season and still in the relegation. Is it a routine 3 points, or should United fans be worried going to Old Trafford tomorrow?
No, I think they shouldn't. I think they'll be fine tomorrow. Look, Man United have found a way to play badly all season and get 6 wins from 11. I think that the fans are right to complain about a lot of situations that are going on. I don't really have a strong vibe on whether or not Erik ten Hag is the right guy or not. Personally, as a Tottenham fan, I want to see Erik ten Hag continue at Man United for as long as possible, because I think that he's
same here.
He's only ever going to be able to get a good win or like a bad win, loss. Like it's going to be volatile and it's going to be infrequent and inconsistent. So I'm happy for him to stay. But against Luton, Luton have played well at home. When they have played well, they played well at home. Away from home, they've been whipping boys. And look, Man United can play badly again and still get 3 points tomorrow, absent some horrific, out of the box, weird, VAR decision or whatever. Look, Luton have got a couple of good players, a couple of dangerous, strong, fast players at the top end. I think Ogbena, is that his name? He's pretty tricky, and the big number 11, I forget his name. He's very fast and very powerful. But I really just don't see anything other than a Man United win. And so I think that despite all of Man United's problems, it's a perfect game for them, given what's happened in the week. If I'm honest, I'd love to say otherwise, but I'm not going to be that shameless. I think that Man United are going to be fine tomorrow.
I agree with that. But Chido, is there any positives that Manchester United can look at right now in terms of their season? If so, what is it?
Well, I think the only positive is that they're playing Luton right now, though. That's the positive for now, I swear. But Luton, these guys, they almost beat Liverpool last week, though. So and that's because they were home. But I agree with Sean, though. It's probably going to be a straightforward 3 points win. Well, not straightforward. A win for United might not be as straightforward as we think it should be. Just one of those ones whereby they struggle and get the 3 points. But 3 points, I think they will get against Luton. But United is a terrible team right now. This is coming from a Chelsea fan. Chelsea were not there yet. But I can tell, and I said it in the group, this was when we were still losing to Aston Villa, losing to Forest.
We're discussing Manchester United, not Chelsea.
Better calm down now.
No, this is we're discussing Manchester United.
Okay, no vex. Oh yeah, you will get 3 points.
I have a lot to do. You get your time.
The way Man U are playing, I just may move to Arsenal. It's not too late for me. Yeah, it's definitely not too late for you, Tosan. We can accept you on the Arsenal side at any point. Your uncle's got your back. It's cool. Louis, yeah. Obviously, Luton, as Chido was saying, Luton nearly took points off took 3 points off Liverpool last week. Even though it was at home, it's a different fortress, Old Trafford. So, is there any signs of an upset in this game?
No, I don't see it happening. United need to respond, and this is the perfect game for them to respond. Luton haven't played. I don't think they've played. Most of the players they have played at Old Trafford before. It's a different atmosphere. They might probably respect United too much, and then United might just go ahead and just think it might be like Chido said. It might be a close one, like a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game
against Luton. What are you not doing here, bro? What's going on, bro? This is Manchester United now. Smash the like button for Man United now. Come on, my people.
But look at the way United don't score. They don't score goals. So how do they want to beat a team 3-0, 4-0? It's impossible. Who's going to score the goals?
Rasmus, mate. Rasmus. Because you lot are taking the piss. Because look. I was expecting Chido to say the positive of Manchester United right now is no matter what, all the doom and gloom, Rasmus Højlund is doing his thing. If you give him a bit of service, he can finish. But like obviously right now, I think he's starving from service.
That's the
brother. That guy hasn't scored in Premiership. I'm sure you know.
Yes, that's what
5 goals in UCL.
Yeah, but he scored 5 Champions League goals. That's not beans.
Yeah, he's scored 5.
He's second scorer in Champions League. How about that?
Yeah, bro, chance to do it from Premier League now.
No, but it shows he can hit the back of the net, Chido. That's what we're trying to say here.
I agree. He can hit the back of the net. I agree. But guess what, though? He's not getting the supply, not getting the services in the EPL. Even the goal he scored against Copenhagen, how did he score? The second one, was it not Garnacho? Instead of him to pass, what did he do? Took shots, keeper saved the ball, then he will rebound. He's not getting the service in it. I pity that boy sometimes.
Apart from him not getting the service, Man United are not creating opportunities.
Look, Louis, to add to what you're saying, right?
You guys are tense in XG creation. You guys are tense.
There are some teams that don't even score much. I'll go outside England. Let's go Madrid, for example. They're not a high-scoring team, right? But a lot of times, you have that positive belief in them and the fact that they have a watertight defense.
Right?
That doesn't leak in goals as much either. So in our own case, right, there's a total imbalance. We have, like you rightly said, a very shitty, right, attacking setup and a leaky defense. So it's like disaster on both sides. And the middle that's supposed to be neutral is not even constant. Is either this one?
You don't have a midfield. We've been saying this for the past like how many weeks? You don't have a midfield. Plain and simple.
We don't even see. To be honest,
it's a joker.
No Ten Hag slander on my watch, man. That's a quality coach right there, man. Ten Hag.
Yeah, we need him for 10 more years. 10 more years.
No,
don't
let me interrupt, Ibrahim. As you were saying, continue with the waffle.
No, I was just concurring to what Louis was saying about the fact that we don't score goals.
So I don't know the kind of approach Luton will bring to the game. They might be brimming with confidence, and they might say, "Okay, you know what? Let's take the game to United." Never know, but if they do that, they'll be done. I don't think they will survive.
No, but this is the thing: is it dumb to take the game to United right now? Are they like at a situation where they're there for the taking? Because I don't know if you guys remember, there was this. I don't know the exact season, but I remember feeling different as teams started to show up to the Emirates and just be mad disrespectful. Like, yeah, we can get something here. And they were properly going for us. And like that whole aura of the Invincibles, the Arsenal in the past, it started to die. And no teams were coming up to the Emirates with respect. And that's when we got the title of Banter FC and all these different things. Like, don't you think that that's the era Man U are currently finding themselves in? Where teams don't give them the respect that they once had going to Old Trafford?
Yeah, definitely. But I think Luton, if Luton does that, they'll get killed. So what they could do is probably first 20 minutes, they'll just set up, absorb pressure. So the longer they frustrate United, they'll frustrate the fans, right? The longer the fans get frustrated, it affects the mentality of the players. Once that continues to happen, get to second half, that 60th to 70th minute, Luton can now start looking at hitting United on the break. Because if they try and say they want to go 2-2 with United early in the game, they're going to get slaughtered.
I agree.
I won't
This is
lie.
not Brighton or
Go
Newcastle.
on.
It's Luton. If it was Brighton, all those mid-table upcoming boys, those ones, they have all the energy to play. But it's not Luton, man. It's not their style.
But even the mid-table teams,
Even Copenhagen tried it. They tried it last week. They were almost lucky with the penalty, right? I mean, it was Old Trafford. It was not going to happen. You just knew that it was not going to happen. It's not Luton style.
That was when Bobby Charlton, when he died, right? I mean, it was not.
I think it was that week.
Yeah.
It's not
the spirit of Bobby Charlton carried him for a week,
carried him.
but not for long enough, man. Come on, you can't ride that. Big ups to Bobby, man. But before we move on from the Manchester United matter, like, Sean, honestly, do you not think that Ten Hag deserves that? Not obviously, like, banter aside, like, do you not think he deserves? Obviously, he won the Carabao Cup last season. He got them to third. Don't you think he's earned the right to at least get to the end of the season to try and fix this mess, or do they cut their losses early?
It depends on whether the players are going to play for him. I saw in the Newcastle game in the Carabao Cup when United conceded their second goal, the free kick was given inside the Newcastle half. Newcastle were up for it. They picked the ball up. They moved it fast, and there was five Man United players that watched the ball get passed through them, and they walked. And at that point, I was like, I don't know if these guys are playing for this man anymore. And if they're not playing for the guy, if his treatment of Jadon Sancho, who might have been a popular man in the dressing room, has resulted in some kind of talk like, oh, screw this guy. If the fact that Rashford gets played and Anthony doesn't, I mean, who knows? I don't know the specifics of Man United's dressing room and who's popular and who isn't or whatever, but it comes across to me like he's not necessarily a people person. And look, I think
man management doesn't seem like his thing, innit?
Right, and his first season does definitely credit him with some wiggle room. There's lines in the sand, right? Like, if your team aren't playing for you, if they have down tools, and it looked like that when you watch the last sort of 2 or 3 games, maybe apart from their last Premier League game when there was a little bit more involvement. If the players are still up for it, then you give him the time and let him and give him at least the end of the season and see what happens. If the players haven't decided that they're going to universally back it and get on board it, then you can't. That's a line in the sand that once that's crossed, then you can't afford to keep it going, right? So. For me, I think I don't know. I just don't know the situation closely enough to know whether or not these players are still playing for him. And if they are, then you give it time. If they're not, then you don't. You got to cut him. But I also don't know where Man United go. They're broke, by the way. I can't believe a football club that brings in £650 million a year, the highest revenue in the Premier League by about 30%, is on a credit card and on a credit line to the level that they are. It's absolutely insane.
It's embarrassing.
It's honestly like, it's like, you put it into perspective. It's like a human being that earns £2 million a year because he's like a banker or like a trader or whatever, but he's got £5 million worth of debt and he's living on his credit card. The lifestyle is too much even for a rich man. And I think that it's going to push the boundaries. Man United can't buy themselves out of trouble anymore. And I also think that Man United can't even sack him. It would cost like, I don't know, 15 million quid to pay him off. But who are you going to bring in? You're going to bring in someone like
Conte, your guy, your ex.
How much is Conte going to want? He's going to want 20 million quid a year to touch that poison chalice.
That's the important part. Who's going to come?
Man United can't afford it. So I think you find yourself in a situation where, worst case scenario, the players aren't playing for him and Man United can't sack him anyway. Then it's a tornado.
I think this comment kind of sums up Man United right now, bruh. Hey, literally, like, what is going on, man?
Yeah.
Aussie Guna each and every time. Good day, mate. In Australia, saying Ten Hag 10 more years. Yeah, we want Erik for 10 more years too. We all want that to happen. But we shall move on with the Man United matter because it's not really a big game, Luton. So let's not dwell too much on it. But a bigger game, which is the first game of the weekend, is Spurs against Wolves. You're away against Wolves, right, Sean?
Yeah, I'm going to it, mate. I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got to drive up 3.5, 4 hours up to
the Midlands, yeah?
To go and see us put out some 17-year-olds in our back line.
Do you know what? A lot of Spurs fans have been like panic stations. Romero's out, Doggy's out, this guy's out, Madison's out for 1 to 3 months, I'm hearing. But what I've said so far is obviously on paper, it looks crazy right now, but nothing's happened yet. No football has been played yet, so we don't know if the fill-ins can cope. We don't know if Ange has a formula that can cope with these guys missing. I'm not saying for a long period of time, but we don't know if you can potentially nick a win because you have the ability to do it. Let's be honest. Like, if it was 11 against 11, it would have been a different game against Chelsea. Yeah, so Wolves can't score. Wolves have a lot of possession, but they don't score a lot of goals. So, Sean, are you nervous going in this game, or do you think you just about have enough to see it through? Because KB says trust in Ange.
It gets pretty long straight after this one. You've got Villa at home. Now, Villa aren't anywhere near as good away from home as they are at home, but they're still a ridiculously dangerous team up the top end with pace for days and players that can score from any position. And then you've got Man City after that, and then you've got West Ham after that, and then you've got Newcastle after that. So like it's like the games are coming thick and fast, and they're getting tougher and tougher. And I think this is the last opportunity for Tottenham where you could look at it and go, even with the situation as it is, and it's bleak, it's pretty dire. I've still got high hopes that we can go there and get a result, but I wouldn't be surprised if we were turned over. I'm blessed that, and I hate saying this because I hate people that celebrate other teams' injuries. It's not something that I'm on board with. But I think it's a blessing for Tottenham that at least Wolves don't have Neto. If Wolves had Neto and Hwang at the top end, then Wolves are a very, very scary proposition. As it is, Wolves, Hwang is dangerous, and I like that guy, 8 Neto, whatever his name is, 8 Nuri, sorry. The left back.
Yeah, but his end product is so meh. He does so much good build-up work, but then when it gets to cross it in or to shoot, he's just like Wolves. He sums up Wolves' season, to be honest. They ain't got work.
Well, I'm hopeful that we can. But also, it's the early kickoff. Tottenham never play well at 12:30. Never, ever, ever. So
early kickoffs. Yeah, what are you saying, Ibrahim? Yeah, like what is this thing with early kickoffs? Because everyone's always nervous about early kickoffs. But anyway, Ibrahim, what do you think about this Wolves game? Wolves are at home, by the way.
I mean, to be honest,
guys, feel free to talk. Don't wait for my questions. Let's be talking anyhow.
Tottenham have looked like they've been looking the part, right? And I think you can't see any bigger test than this run of games, right? And even more importantly, they have key players that are out. It's a big one. I would have liked it if they had a complete squad, right? To see that, yes, let's see what these guys are really made of. Because right now they can have the excuses of, well, Madison is out for 3 months, blah 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 blah, you know. But nonetheless, I believe in that guy, the manager. I think the guy can still pull the rabbit out of the hat because what he did against Chelsea was it looked almost phenomenal at some point.
Was naive, bro.
He was, but like I said, man, it looked like it was working. And I'll tell you why it looked like it was working, because they were playing a very shitty side that nobody had any respect for. That's why that guy would go out and try that.
That's why they lost 4-1, right?
Wow.
Bro, lost 9. They should have lost 9. Snoop Dogg and Death Row Records beat that team. At least 9 goals. Are you kidding?
Said Snoop Dogg and Death Row Records.
We're discussing Tottenham, not Chelsea. We should come to Chelsea.
Bro, what's this main character syndrome you have, Chido, bro? What's your problem? Why you, if you want to interrupt with stuff about Spurs, not Chelsea. I beg.
No, but wait, hold on. You brought up Chelsea now. What's wrong with you now? You brought up Chelsea.
I brought up Tottenham,
and I had to come back.
I brought up Tottenham. What's wrong with you?
He triggered you, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, so anyways, with this, I think it's a little bit on sports side. I think it's a little bit on their side. They still have 1 or 2 decent players. Bissouma is still there, right? He's gonna play. Son is gonna play. I think Son can step up. Son like I think he learned from the best, right? In Tottenham, he can pull something out of nothing, just the same way Kane used to do. So I think I'll give this one to Tottenham. I think they should be able to get result from Wolves.
I think it's going to be a hard game for Spurs. Spurs. See, you guys are forgetting Wolves beat Man City at home. I mean, even though Man City, they didn't have.
It was 1-0. It was one of those random matches.
2-1, bro.
2-1. Sorry, 2-1.
And they went down first. Though. City scored first. Remember, they equalized and then.
Nah, Wolves went 1-0.
There was a red card.
Sorry, no, there was no red card. But the thing is.
Okay, I was trying to make excuses for Wolves.
Look at this. Come on.
Carry on, sorry.
So, Spurs are heavily depleted. Maddison, that's a creative engine, creative force. You guys are underestimating how much of an influence Maddison is in that team. The guy is so creative. Without that guy there, it's going to be a big problem. Where did creation come from?
Well, Bentancur is back.
Where's he going to play? He's going to play.
I think what we could do, I think there's options, right? So you could find that you get Brian Hill that comes in, plays on the left, and Brennan Johnson get moved back to the right, and you bring Declan.
Brian Hill still at your club.
Don't mate. Hill Messi, Hill Drip, right?
Hill Messi.
This guy is waiting to be unleashed. This guy has been waiting for he's been waiting patiently for about 5 years.
I've been patiently waiting for this.
For 2 years, he's been waiting patiently. The guy's got bags of talent, right? And I think that you might find. I don't know. I'm interested. I think that Ange Postecoglou might have something crazy up his sleeve. The logical thing, that the most obvious thing he's going to do is play Bentancur in the 10, and then hope that we can just dominate the midfield. And then so it'll be Bissouma, Sarr, Bentancur, and then we just control possession. And then obviously because we've got such weakness behind us, then you want to hold.
So you're going to play Grandpa Dia. Dia's going to play CB, right? Is it going to be Dia?
It's going to be Dia. Is Tanganga
out
still
as well.
in Spurs?
Sorry?
Is Tanganga still in Spurs? Or has he left?
No, he's in.
Didn't they loan him out or something?
He went to Stuttgart. No, not Stuttgart. He went to somewhere in Germany. I forget where he went. But yeah, he's not there.
So aside Dyer,
you know how many Tottenham fans? You know how many Tottenham fans this week have been going, Daniel Levy is a dickhead for selling Tanganga. For selling Davinson Sanchez. For selling Sanchez.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't say that.
We should never have sold Sanchez. What are you talking about? You're the same guy that's been saying we should have sold him for like 5 years. Now you're saying we should never have sold him? Come on. You can't predict the future. It's madness.
You man got big Erik Dyer to come in, man. Don't worry about it. England international and that. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be fine,
well-travelled Erik.
He's fine. He'll be fine.
He nearly scored the equaliser against Chelsea.
You see that goal though? He should have been. Maybe he's a midfielder. You know. See that finish was absolute world class. Maybe that's the problem all along. He's actually a striker, and we just didn't realize.
Any shot on goal against Sanchez is a goal.
No way, Wolves. I don't think Wolves are going to beat Tottenham tomorrow. Tottenham dashed Sheffield, they're only 3 points so far. I'm sorry, Wolves dashed Sheffield, they're only 3 points so far. Not a chance.
Swear down that Wolves lost to Sheffield United.
Was it last minute penalty?
Yeah, but still, losing to Sheffield United is poor right now. Even Man U beat them.
They've also beat City at home, right? So come on, like there's.
That's you got to have balance still. That's right. Good balance.
Shit. It's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a very hard game.
Of course, it's always hard.
Romero has a red card, but VDV injured. Who's going to play? Holberg and Dyer.
Ash Phillips is playing left back. Who's a
Who, mate? Who did you just name? Ash Phillips. Oh my God.
Wolves are going to fancy that game.
You should hear these Tottenham fans, right? Who in the summer, like everyone pretends like they're an expert in every signing when they come in.
Yeah,
people are going. I said this before. Before the Man United game, we thought we were injured. We had an injury to Romero, and I said, who would you guys rather play if you had to pick someone? Would you rather have Erik Dyer or would you rather have Ash Phillips? Right? And I was on Saba's show, and it was we put a poll up. We put a poll up on the thing, and 92% said play Ash Phillips. And I was like, how many of you people have ever even seen Ash Phillips play? The guy's played 1,500 minutes of professional football in his entire life. 80% of that was for Blackburn Rovers under 21 or the England under 17 team. I was like, anybody that's saying Eric Dyer, they're saying it because they hate Eric Dyer, not because they have any faith in that. Because none of us know what this kid's like, right? But he's a big guy. He's 6'4". He's fast. He looks like a man, but he's never played.
He said he looks like a man.
He looks like a man.
He looks like a man, you know. He looks like the sort of guy that, you know, if you pissed him off in a bar, you wouldn't like what was coming your way. You know, he's a big guy, but
A big dude, yeah.
But what I would say is Eric Dyer is very slow, though. So maybe I think most of those guys have think to themselves, anybody but Dyer, though.
no, we're going to find out tomorrow because they're playing together tomorrow.
Okay, so wait, who's your midfield? Will it be Sarr, Bissouma, and Benson Kerr? Yeah.
Yeah, or you put in Kulusevski into the 10.
Nah,
and then
you don't do that, bro.
You put Brennan Johnson on the right and Hill Messi on the left.
Flipping heck, bro. I wish he does that. I pray he does that. I'm not gonna lie. I pray to the gods Almighty that he does that. Man.
Our bench will have 2 or 3
Under 19, under 21.
Yeah. It's
But
that
you know
bad.
what? But actually, I think he can actually play Sarr, Sarr, and Dyer at the back.
Huh?
Sarr as a centre back? No.
Louis, you want Wahala? You want Wolves to give them what to.
Just sack him at that point in time.
I literally, bro. But the Tottenham fans would be still saying, I saw what he was trying to do there. He's brave. He's brave, that Ange. You know what I mean? Like, go.
Question, Ange. This is big Ange, remember? He went 10 from 10.
Bro, this for me, yeah. For me, what I say is you can't deny that Spurs have a style of play now. Ange clearly has a philosophy. That's the things I'm not going to deny. Up until Monday night, Spurs collectively have been playing the best football in the Prem. But on top of that, we've yet to see how they cope with injuries. This is the first time we see, because everyone was saying that about us last season. When Jesus gets injured, we're going to drop off, and we didn't drop off. If Spurs still stay in the mix,
no, you had one injury at a time. You lost.
No, but you had one injury that made you drop off.
Saliba in like March.
Saliba injury, you guys
like 9 out of our first 11 out, bro. Like,
yeah.
Hey, relax. It's not. Relax, bro. The only players that count are Maddison, Son. Not Son. VDV or whatever, and Romero. Those are the only 3 that count, bro. Everyone else, you have some sort of players that can fill in for them. I'm not saying this is good, but yeah, but I'm not saying it's as good, but you got players that can come in left back, right back. But
Davis can fill in for
I don't think they have a replacement for Dodu.
Davis, what about Davis?
Let's see Young and call.
Ben Davies. Oh, yeah.
Ben Davies is injured. So Ben Davies is injured. Okay.
Wow.
If Pedro Porro's also got a foot problem, if he's out, then I swear to God, we have to play 2 youth team players in our back line because we only have 2 recognized. Emerson Royale, who will be shoehorned to left back, and we might have to play Pierre Mohoybier as a centre back.
Yeah, you lot told us he was the best DM in North London last season, so you'll be all right with that, man. He'll fill in, double up as a CB. You'll be all right.
It might just be Hobie and Dyer.
Bruv, I can see it being Hoybier and Dyer. I'm not going to lie. I can see it being Hoybier and Dyer. Then the midfield will be Sarr, Bissouma, and Benteke, and the front three involves Richarlison, and that's never exciting to see.
Richarlison is injured, though. He's injured.
Oh, he's injured?
Yeah, for a month.
Oh, why is he injured now?
Oh, shit.
Rubbish.
You know what the worst part about it is, right? You know the worst part about it is that you rival fans, when Tottenham end up dropping points and dropping down to 5th or 6th, you're all going to say see, it was always a flash in the pan. Tottenham are nowhere near back. You're going to forget the fact that we're putting out 16-year-olds and 15-year-olds in our first team for the rest of the
Of course we are. Why would we care? We're rivals.
I know.
We don't support Tottenham. Look, there's one thing that I'm shamelessly going to admit right now. Right now, if I was looking at football in terms of perspectives and the bigger picture and in other rivals' eyes, I'll be saying stuff like, Chelsea need time. Ten Hag.
I get it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'll be doing all that. It's a process, no, bruv. This process rubbish. Maybe Arsenal started it. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the Arsenal fan base started it, but I never heard it when I was growing up, bro.
You know what I'm
process
gonna have to
phase
do,
2, phase
I don't
3,
wanna be
phase
that
4.
guy. I don't want to be that guy who has to come onto every show and remind toxic, nasty, petulant rival fans about the scenario. So I'm going to have to get rid of the armchair. I'm going to have to go back to a stall, and I'm going to bring up a big green screen behind me, and I'm going to overlay. We had 16-year-olds playing.
Bruv, that's the only way it's gonna work because we don't care. We don't care. All we care is that Tottenham are playing Wolves. Whatever lineup you put out, if you lose that game, we are going to troll you. That is it. That's how the game works, isn't it? We're not gonna be like, oh, but true, they did have a 16-year-old in the bed. We don't give a damn. Big up Paul, man. Big up Paul.
Chelsea started the season with what 14 players out injured. Come on, man. Nobody cares.
You go explain tired.
No evidence.
£1 billion. They had 14 players that injured. They still had £100 million players coming in.
I won't lie to you though. The Chelsea thing doesn't run here, bro. 1 billion means you have no excuses for anything, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. 1 billion means no excuses allowed. And look, since you're so eager to talk this Chelsea matter, let's put the Tottenham matter to the side. They know, obviously, without Neto, they got a chance at the end of the day, man. It's not going to be as crazy as people are making it out to. We'll go into score predictions at the end of the show. But the biggest game of the weekend, don't worry, Lou, we'll get to our game, but it's not that important. We should get the 3 points. The biggest game of the weekend is Chelsea versus Manchester City at the Bridge. Stamford Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Stamford Bridge is falling down.
Why you nodding your head?
Because he knows it. He knows it. That's why he's nodding his head, bro. Because the reality is, bro, Sean, Louis, Ibrahim, I don't know if you heard this stat, but when I heard this stat, it dropped me to my knees. I was so weak. They said in 2023, Brentford have more wins at the Bridge than Chelsea in the league. How is that stat even able to exist, bro? Brentford have played there twice, Ibrahim. 2 times. And Chelsea have the same amount of wins.
They have more wins.
More wins.
No, that's a joke.
More wins. What?
Than Chelsea?
Bruv, Chelsea have what people are telling me, Chelsea have won 1 home game in 2023, bro.
That's what I mean.
That's not true.
You're the stats guy. Is that true?
Bruv, I'm not talking about away games and cup games. I'm talking about at the Bridge. They've only won 1 game this year, apparently.
That's not true.
Oh, God, that's bullocks.
Okay, Mr. Statsman, give us the stats. Tell us the other win at the Bridge. Tell us.
We are going to beat City. That's the stats. That's what counts.
So you're talking victories into existence.
I am talking big man things now, bro.
But you can't even justify your current victories. Okay, cool. No problem, man.
They beat Crystal Palace at home.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Dortmund at home in the Champions League.
Sean, you
beat Leeds United at home.
Who?
Leeds United last season, Crystal Palace last season.
What competition?
In the Premier League last season.
Okay.
Sean, but it's embarrassing the accounting this year. I beg, don't speak too much.
He's trying to help you, if anything, bro. He's literally trying to help you.
I'm sure they've won 3. Yeah, they have. Or they've won 3. They've won 3 Premier League games at home in the last or maybe it's 2. 2. Sorry, 2.
2. Okay, so the same amount of games as Brentford have won at the Bridge, basically. So
yeah.
It doesn't make the stat any better, Chido. I'm not going to lie to you. But thanks for having us do the exact stat on the show. I appreciate that. We like to get things specific.
Got to be right.
You're
going to get banter. It's got to be correct. Right?
Smash the like button, my people. Share, comment, and subscribe. Big up Egal Talks Football in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure you do so. Great Arsenal content. And some of the wildest take in world football, but I love him nevertheless. And big up Egal each and every time, bro. Hope to see him back on the show very, very soon. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. So, Chido, tell us how you see Chelsea finally getting that crucial 3rd victory at the Bridge in 2023. How do you see it happening, bro?
It's going to be a very tough game. And it's about the setup, really. How does Pep set up? Is it going to be, because, Stones is injured, is it going to be Walker, Diaz, Akanji, and then probably Guardiola? Or is it going to bring in, what's it called? Rico Lewis? Huh? Which one is on? Why are you
Bruv, you just moaned live on stream.
I thought I was looking
I
at
said,
it.
Bro, I was like, what's going on, bro?
I don't get accent like you now. I just said, I said, what's wrong
Bro,
with
it
this guy?
sounded quite feminine. That's what we're saying. Continue.
No, man,
Like
them,
your
that's
background.
your head, bro. I don't know
No,
what's going on
man
in your
them.
head.
Yeah, you said man them with a bass tone, but you were like, All right,
fuck
continue.
you. Let me continue. Idiot. So it depends. So then, if you look at the midfield, is it going to be Rodri, Bernardo Silva, or Rodri Kovacic?
Does it matter?
It matters, actually. It matters because it depends on how we're going to press them. And why I say this is if you look at the way we press Arsenal, right? Palmer, Gallagher with the aggressive press.
Did you press us though? Really?
Hi, what are you talking about, bro?
All right, continue. Let me not interrupt.
What is see? We disrupted that. Jorginho played rubbish.
Which is not new.
Yeah, well, come the press though. Was the aggressive press, the shadow?
It was the press. It wasn't that he's a shit footballer. It was because of the press. No problem.
No. Aggressive press, shadow marking that we did, bro.
Shadow marking.
Brother.
I said shadow marking. Yeah.
Bro.
Continue.
You know, I really do not like Poch that much. I'm not his biggest defender. I criticize him so many times for the nonsense he does. He overthinks things. He plays players out of position. He can just get it so super wrong. You know, if he plays Cowell as a left back, we're finished. If he plays Disaster, we're finished. Then City is going to kill us. But if he sticks to the normal thing that any rational person should do, either he play Cucurella as a left back, he play Cowell and then Thiago Silva, then James, even though James has become big, I don't know, almost bigger than me. So either I'll play James or play Gusto. To mark out Doku, that'll be fine. I think we can get something. But again, it's strong. It depends on what Pep wants to do. Pep might just say, he's not going to play Doku. He's going to play Grealish because he wants to go for control. If he plays
I think Grealish starts that game, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So he might want to go for control. If he plays Doku, they're going to lose the ball a lot of times because Doku is more aggressive, is more high risk, and then we can hit them on the transition because our transition is very, very quick. Yeah, so if he plays,
we need to you guys scoring. That's the question.
That's a different question. But we can't. Ask Sean. Sean will tell you what it means now. What are you talking about? We scored 4 against Wolves because we can score against City.
Come on.
We can score against City.
You're still bragging about that.
We scored 2 against Arsenal.
We all know that Chelsea, bruv, you scored a penalty and a goal that you didn't mean to score, basically. Your actual chances in that game, you didn't take. Your actual chances, you didn't take. And that's the problem at Chelsea.
Well, see, again, we're not clinical yet. I agree. So,
and against City, you have to be clinical.
Good.
We're not there yet. It's a problem.
That's the most important thing.
It's pretty important in front of goal, bro.
Yeah, it's the most
being
important
clinical.
thing.
That's like
But guess
the
what?
thing.
If we lose the game and we play well, I'll be like, yeah.
I've actually got Manchester City down to lose against you. I've got you to do a 2-1.
And that's the same scoreline I actually have. 2-1.
Stay off the alcohol.
I actually think so.
You told me I was around alcoholics, bro. That's why I've been drinking. You told me at the start. I've been participating. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I've got to jump, mate. It's 8 o'clock.
No, big up, bro.
I love you guys. Nice to meet you, rest of you. I'll see you guys.
Always a pleasure. Wait, real quick before you go, Sean. What's your score prediction for the Wolves game?
1-1.
And quickly, the score prediction for the Chelsea City?
2-1 to Chelsea. And
look how nervous you said it.
No, I'm cool with it. I don't care either way. But I think that Chelsea will get something. And for Man United, it was, I think I said 3-0 Luton. And for Arsenal, it's also 3-0.
3-0 Luton.
Oh, sorry, 3-0. Sorry. 3-0
wow, I was gonna say, Sean, you chose violence.
No. 3-0 United, 3-0 Arsenal, 2-1 Chelsea, 1-1 or 2-2 score draw. If you're a betting man, and I am, you better back the X on the Tottenham game because I just don't think a team's going to take away the points. But I love you all. Nice to meet the rest of you.
Pleasure, man. Catch up soon, man. Take it easy, bro. Always a pleasure. Sorry. You were doing like a fake monologue about how you're gonna win the game. Continue.
I know. Monday was giving you tactics. A tactics rundown. Yeah.
Said tactics. They do Ten Hag for us. Tactics. Like what did you?
Tactics.
Evans
that guy
in
is
for
joking.
Varane. Tactics. Don't ask me questions. Sorry, continue with Tatis. Kochi, sorry.
So again, it depends on how Pep wants to approach that game. They're definitely going to have the ball possession. If he's going for control, he's going for Grealish, Alvarez, Foden, and Haaland. If he's not going for control, he's probably going to take high risk. He's looking at Doku. If he's using Doku, it's going to be probably Rodri, Kovacic, Doku, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, then Haaland. Whichever way he plays it, I think it's high risk if he uses Doku. But like Louis said, are we going to convert our chances? Are we going to take our chances? Who knows, man? Like Jackson scored a hat-trick. Hopefully, this one gives him extra ginger, extra confidence. He's making the right runs. He's getting into the right spaces. He's doing everything but score. So that hat-trick, man,
it's just quite important, that scoring thing, right?
I'm telling you. But Mandem has scored more goals than the whole of United's attack, though. You get me? So, yeah, I mean,
but is that the benchmark right now, though? Man United, is that the benchmark? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing right now, man?
Chido has jokes.
I'm just saying.
Literally, that's all he has.
He has
to keep warm somehow in that Geordie land.
Hold on. He has scored more goals than Jesus. He has scored more goals than Salah. He has scored more goals than Darwin Núñez. You guys should chill.
Okay, cool. So out of all those players you play, which of those players would you not trade Jackson in for that you just named?
I give my man them time. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, no problem.
Give my guy time. So I think we can get it. But and Pochman just surprised us and bench Jackson, and then he'll use Palmer as false 9. Then Modric and Sterling.
After a hat trick, he's not dropping Jackson, bro. He's playing.
Exactly. I don't think he'll drop Jackson because it will just kill that guy's morale. So, bro, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a very interesting game if you're neutral. I think we can get that result. I mean, City are beating us 4 times back to back. Every time 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Premier League, we are due one. The same way they beat you guys 12 times and 11 times, you guys are due one. It's the same way we're due one.
Bro, I'm just saying nothing to do with us, man. Stop bringing us into this.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying.
Don't just say.
I'm just saying an analogy. I'm just saying the same way you guys did it.
Analogy.
The same way we will do it.
They are going to lose. Don't forget.
Shut up, you. Yeah, hater.
No chance.
What do you mean no chance? Wait, what do you mean no chance? I don't understand.
Exactly what he said. He didn't stutter. Did you stutter, Louis? Louis didn't stutter. He said no chance. Like Vince McMahon song. No chance. That's what you got.
No. Hold on a second. See, Enzo and Caicedo, they will do a job. You see that Rodri? They go finish her. They watch. See, I'm just praying that Poch doesn't do nonsense without my backline.
He's going to play Cole with left back.
I will just off TV, just go to drink for somewhere. Just no simple, just forget the match. Because it's going to be stupid. See,
he's going to play Cole with left back. Standard.
Bro, if we get that lineup right, I'm not joking, bro. We can actually match these guys.
Jokes aside.
Bro.
If you
for real, I'm telling you, for real.
Against Arsenal, bro. I don't think
they're not playing the best football right now, bro. They're not playing the best football right now.
So it's the opposing team that has to play the perfect game to beat them.
I agree, and that's why I'm saying that we need to play the perfect game with the perfect lineup. So if I see rubbish, I go first shalaye for or swear for her. They can't switch TV off. See, this one, yeah. Say someone give me high BP, so we can get that result.
I won't lie. A little win against 9 men, and you got Chido saying all sorts of crazy shit today, man. So it's absolutely wild. There's no scenario that I see Chelsea winning this game. No scenario whatsoever, bro. I can't see it, bro.
It's the same thing you said against.
No, we beat City. You're not us, bro.
Exactly.
You're not us.
And I told you that Arsenal was
okay. So you're hoping for that, like what happened? They don't show up to the stadium like we didn't, and you guys have a chance to get a deflected goal and a penalty. Is that what you're going to rely on again?
What I'm saying is that they can show, and if we overturn up, bro.
What does that look like? What does you lot overturning up look like? What does that look like?
Overturning up.
They have not lost to a big team this season.
Who?
Chelsea. They've not lost to a big team.
See, we can start listing stats anyhow. I can list the stats to suit my own argument. Somebody
Which
just said
start?
they've
No,
only
no
won
start you
2 games.
can
No,
no
somebody just
start you
said
can see
they've
that
only
makes
won
Man U
2
look good
games.
here,
Hold
bro.
up. No, I'm talking about Chelsea. What? Now, when you're talking
This
about
is
Man
the
U,
Chelsea
mentioning Chelsea.
segment, bro.
Now, I'm talking
Chelsea
Chelsea, I'm
segment.
mentioning Man U. How is he doing? Because I was saying, Louis,
They confused.
see, these guys have really not won more than 2 games at home this year. And you really think, not against Arsenal, against Manchester City, treble winners,
I'm not
right?
saying they'll win now. I'm just saying
No.
they've
I'm
not
actually, I'm speaking to
lost.
Chido indirectly. I'm speaking to Chido
Speaking to
indirectly.
who?
Talking about we'll get the results, 2-1, him and Sean. I'm like, are you guys kidding?
Bro, I don't know what they've been drinking today. I've been drinking. I've been
I've been
drinking.
drinking.
Hey, knocking them back, ready for weekend.
This is not Arsenal, though. Bro. This is not Arsenal. This is
That's not unlucky.
As in, they think it's beans.
It's
Wait,
like
what
you
was the
don't
City
know.
goal
You
midweek?
don't know.
What was
The
the
same
what was the
Arsenal team
City
that
score?
beat City. Aye, shut up, man. We can get that result, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay.
We can get that result, bro.
Like comment
2-1.
section, clip
Results,
him up,
results
man.
that we
Clip
did not
him
get
up.
from Old Trafford. You know?
Make him go viral, bro. Clip him up and let's have this comment attached. So come Sunday, 6 o'clock, we'll see what he's saying then, innit? We'll see what he's
He's in
saying. What time
Caviar
is
today.
the
Excuse me.
game start?
Hold on. I think it's 4:30, 4:45 thereabout. Some
Okay,
funny
so
time.
but like 6:30, we would know
5
what
o'clock.
going,
It's
man.
5 o'clock Nigeria time. 4:30 UK time. 5:30 Nigeria time.
Okay,
4:30.
okay, cool. See, that's how much
Wait,
Chido's scared about this. He doesn't even know when the
is the
kickoff is,
lineup.
man. That's how
The
nervous he is
lineup.
about the score.
Who, me?
Yes. Okay. So Ibrahim, obviously Louis. I don't know what Louis is even on because he was talking some Louis. I don't recognize you today. I won't lie to you. Ibrahim, please come and
No,
save us.
He's
Tell me
speaking
what you
sense.
expect.
Some of
What do you
you, obviously,
expect
the
from this
alcohol don't
City
drown your
side?
accent.
Because the way these guys have been talking has been kind of disrespectful in a way. What do you think the City side are gonna do?
At the end of the day, right, no matter how shitty Chelsea, no matter how shitty they've been, the same way Manchester United, we're shit, we're going to face Manchester City, people will tell you, maybe, just maybe, because it's Old Trafford, because it's this, because it's that. So it's okay. No, it's okay to think just maybe because it's still a big game, to be honest. Chelsea Manchester City is still a big game, no matter how, no matter the difference in quality between both teams at the moment. It's still a big game.
Yeah.
Right. So it's okay to believe maybe. But bro, that maybe is like 2%. I won't lie to you, man.
Even if now 1%, even if now 0.01.
Do you know what it actually means to say you've only won 2 league games in 2023 in your house? That's ridiculous.
That's
and I'm being honest.
embarrassing,
I'm not trolling here.
That's
I'm being
bad.
honest. This is ridiculous.
I thought the stat was trolling, but that's not even trolling. That's facts, bro.
It's facts, actually, man.
That's not facts.
I don't see it. I don't see it going anywhere unless something
Facts,
ridiculous
bro.
like a red card or VAR or blah blah blah. That kind of stuff happens. But other than that, man, total level playing ground.
Even with red card, Man City.
Not a chance for Chelsea.
With that.
You should be worried, Chido. It's okay to be worried.
No, but this is the thing. That's what the
I'm
funny
not
thing
worried.
is. I think that what Chido thinks will happen. Like they'll get a red card, a penalty will happen. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna legit be praying for over the weekend because that's literally the only scenario. The only scenario.
No,
the same thing
but
I said about the Man U
I think
City game.
see, let me tell you what every Chelsea fan is praying for. They're just praying that Man City do not pick up in the first 10-15 minutes and Chelsea come out the blocks and probably get that elbow and try and see if they can low block for like 75 minutes on the game. I think that's what they'll be praying for because I don't see how Chelsea will catch Man City napping in any area of the pitch. The transition of Chelsea is good, but can they finish? That's the
They
question.
can't finish their dinner, bro. It's
They
the
don't-
facts,
they
man.
don't even need to be. Man City don't even need to get in full strides, man. Trust me. Like the same way they played Manchester United, at a with a very low momentum. That if those guys go full force against Chelsea, they'll finish them.
Yeah,
Easily.
this is the face that I expect from Chido for the whole game. Like
Let me
this
get a
exactly how
screenshot.
it's
Let me
looking
get-
like
let me get a
this.
screenshot. Let me get a
This exact script. Don't smile now, bro. You know them nervous smiles. Them nervous smiles.
No, but you know I
we'll
said
be
it.
alright. We'll be
You know
alright.
I said it. If he sees Colville playing left back, he will just go to the pub and listen to country music. And
Drink his sorrows away.
That's not. I don't have anything to say again. I know even the stress by stuff.
Oh
I shout
shit!
because
Sensational, mate.
bro,
Sensational.
see, everything is about the lineup. The lineup will tell me what the manager is thinking about and how he looks at the game and what he sees as the potential outcome for the game.
But we know the midfield here. The midfield trio is going to be Gallagher,
Enzo and
Caicedo. Enzo's back fit again, yeah.
Yeah, he was always fit. I know he played against Spurs. When he the game he missed.
I just didn't notice him. Sorry, my bad.
Shut up, man. The game he missed was Brentford, and that was because his girlfriend and his wife just had a baby, he just had a baby, so that was why he missed. But Enzo actually has been a big part, though, if I'm being honest. Enzo, and they press him too much, and he's not the.
He's not press resistant.
He's not press resistant like Kovacic, for example. All those quarterback players, all those Jorginho, them, Enzo, them. When you press them, they Jones sometimes. So I'm a bit suspect, and I might be radical and say, hey, you know what? Instead of playing Enzo, we might just as well fuck around and use Caicedo and Ugochukwu just to give us solidity in that defensive midfield.
Ugo,
are you mad? Ugochukwu now.
Don't call that guy's name. That's French or Greek international, wherever he will play for. I beg, get around.
Leslie and Caicedo as double pivots. Yes. What happens in the creative? Can Gallagher?
That's the problem. That's the problem. So that's the problem. So that's why you. So that's why. So the thing now is
you can explain, Taya. No evidence.
No evidence. No. So do you want to sacrifice that for some form of creativity? Because you still need Enzo. You still need all those long balls. You still need him to control the tempo, even though you're not going to get much chance to control the tempo against City. City is going to be the one doing all the controlling. They'll be the one doing all the dictating of play and everything. So our press has to be on point, very organized, very, very aggressive. The shadow marking has to be very aggressive, very on point. We have to be very clinical, and that's my only fear.
For some funny reason, I believe Haaland may not have a good game. I think
Haaland never had a good game against any big team except Miami now. The only man you used to shine now. The only man you used to shine.
Thiago keep quiet, but it's the other players like Foden, Doku, those are
Alvarez is stubborn boy.
Alvarez. Those are the
Alvarez is stubborn boy.
Did you mention Doku?
Big up Salmon CFC official every time, bro. Big up, bro.
If Doku catches James,
he go be long. Use James. So who's that other guy? Who's that other bloody guy?
Shut up, man.
Who is he? The guy that got sent off against what's his name again?
Gusto. Now told you, man. Gusto.
That's it. Sorry. Gusto.
Yeah,
all these man dead. We don't care. Dead footballers, bro. Yeah, me, Chelsea. Yeah. Look. I gotta take my freaking neutral fan hat off. Chelsea are rubbish, innit? They're rubbish. Let's be honest. They're shit, bro. And what happens is there's a loads of smokescreen results that Chelsea fans are excited about, like the 3-0 against Luton. I heard certain people telling me that Chelsea are back. The 2-2 against Arsenal, we didn't turn up, which is our fault, but we should never have been allowed to get back in the game if they were already dominating how they were. But they let us back in because Chelsea bottled that game. Liverpool game, they could have easily lost that game. That Spurs, if it was 11 against 11, we all know what would have happened in that game. Like it should have been a 9-1 game, but because like they can't finish, it ended up 4-1, and we're celebrating. I've never heard like a player getting a hat trick and then the fan base are still killing him, bro. I've never heard it in my life.
Well,
have you guys
not winning man of the match?
As in, how can you score a hat trick and not be man of the match? In FIFA, you get 10 out of 10. Oh, he did? He did? Okay, I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, big up. This is football. Who's Sam every time? Catch me on his show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Hope celebrating a victory. What am I saying? Hopefully, we'll be celebrating a victory. Who Sam also said, relax, Kunle. We need Chelsea this week. I'm not gonna lie. If Chelsea collect anything from City, I go do backflip and cartwheel. Don't get me shamelessly. I'll probably tear my shirt in the studio. But
in short, I think
bro, no problem, bro. You can think that all you want, man. Liverpool to lose against Toulouse, and they talk Premier League. I beg, man. Let them focus on not losing versus Toulouse. I beg, please, don't disrespect us. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not looking good, bruv, for Chelsea. It's not looking good, bruv. But as Hussam said, I will not mind in any way, shape, or form if Chelsea are able to take something off City. I would love it. I would. Because the funny thing is, I don't think a result against City gives Chelsea confidence to go on a run or anything. It'll just be an isolated result. Like, that's what they always do. They're not going on no 5-game winning run. I don't trust them. I don't trust them until they show me otherwise. It's fair. Salman MCFC said, Hussam, you couldn't beat Luton Town and you expect Chelsea to beat City. Ooh, there's no need for violence like that, man. There's no need for that, bro. He was talking about the City Chelsea situation. So relax. We will dominate Chelsea's midfield. Look, it's rare that we have City fans in the comment section, so we always welcome you, bro. We always welcome you, man. There's not a lot of you out there, so we respect and appreciate when we get one. Big up Salman MCFC each and every time. Smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about the Arsenal game.
Sorry. Lastly,
there's a lastly. We are land now.
I think we're going to squeeze them in that central. We're going to squeeze them centrally. The battle is going to be actually the wings because the way we played Arsenal, that's how we're going to play City. We're going to squeeze them centrally. That battle is going to be
Louis, this guy still thinks they really played something against us. They really feel that it wasn't because of us. But no problem now.
No. You guys look mediocre.
They not like we didn't turn up fair enough, but even when even when we tried to get into the game, we didn't have the chance because they closed down every area.
But yet we went from 2-0 to 2-2, but we didn't take our
It's a young team, bro. Chelsea is the youngest team in the league.
Apart from inexperience, also the quality of players we had on the bench helped us.
Yes, that's what helped you guys. And the error from Sanchez.
The quality. So and Chelsea not taking their chances too because they are useless.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing with Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea can be clinical. When if your one chance in the game goes to Jackson, it's long.
Perfect game.
Well, fuck.
All right, guys, we're running madly over time, so quickly, we're gonna go into the Arsenal Burnley game. Louis. Obviously, Arsenal convincing, dominant performance against Sevilla midweek, 2-0 clean sheet, more or less secured advancement into the next stage, which a lot of people said we wouldn't even make it to the next stage. But Arsenal were there. Burnley at home. Do you see Burnley putting up any sort of problems or a routine, comfortable 3 points this weekend?
There's going to be a routine, comfortable 3 points, I believe. I think we should play the same lineup like we did in the Champions League. Don't need to break anything or change anything that's not broken anyway. That's what I mean. So just continue. Let's keep getting the results. Burnley are not going to low block. They don't. That's not their style. They come out.
Yeah, thank God. Company's not that type of coach, man. He wants to play football, innit? Yeah, I did dash ball 2.0 go enter that game if I'm Company. Dash. The school of Sean Dash go enter for that game. Are you joking me? What?
No,
10 men behind the ball, bro.
He's just a crazy guy.
Bro, this is what I'm saying about these teams, yeah. I'm not denying like Burnley should have a chance to play expansive football. That's what got them into the Championship. But try that season 2. Secure that Premier League bread first with that dash ball. Then, if you want, you bring in some new recruits, some new money, maybe get some good loan deals. Probably nice, bro.
Yeah, you should even know when to do it. You should know who you're going to play that kind of expansive football against. If it's, say, for example, now the only Luton down here, you can say, okay, let me try expansive football, or you're playing Sheffield, or you're playing United or something. All those kinds of things.
I said all those kind of teams.
Doing that against City or Arsenal or Chelsea. I
said all them kind of teams. No respect, bro. But Luigi, do you see them giving Arsenal any issues at the Emirates this weekend?
I don't see them giving us any issues as long as we have Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel at the back. We don't have any issues, to be fair. The only problem I think I have is that we need to be more clinical up front.
I hear it. But you know, for me, the only problem we have is Kai Havertz, man. Let me not lie to you, bro. The only problem we have is Kai Havertz. Even after, bro, I hear you, but no, this is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking more about Kai, because even as comfortable as Arsenal looked on Wednesday, Kai still managed the way to look bad in that game. I don't know how, when nearly everyone played well, but Kai somehow, some way, he found a way to look bad there. And I'm not saying he's the worst player in the world, but he's so safe, gets the ball, passes it back. No dribbling, no inventiveness. Bro, I don't care. Did I buy someone to talk about confidence? 65 million, they talk confidence here.
Thank you very much.
What didn't concern me with confidence, bro? Arteta, look, I'm not buying this confidence rubbish. Arteta believed he could bring his confidence up. We're 2 months in. Confidence did the same. We give him free penalty. Confidence did the same. He did play tire. He's now in a situation where our creative players are not trusted, or Odegaard is injured. He has a chance in the side where he's definitely going to play. And still, he can't impose himself in the game. If he's our number 10, we just, it's thank the Lord we had Trossard in that game. Because if you notice, when Trossard plays with Jesus, when Trossard plays with Martinelli or Jesus plays with Martinelli, there's always space for Martinelli. And we really see him play. But I don't know how Arteta... I know be coach. I get FA coaching badges 1 and 2, but that's it. I ain't coaching no Premier League club. But I can see that whenever Nkechi and Martinelli play together, it doesn't... Martinelli never plays well. Because Nkechi doesn't make those runs for him to get into the space and go into the center. But Trossard changes the game. So that's why Saka and Martinelli were so much more involved. Even with the disruption and disorganization of Kai Havertz, we still had Trossard linking the play, opening space, and strategic runs. So as you said, Louis, as long as we keep that line up, because it's Burnley, I see us getting the job done quite convincingly.
Sorry, guys. Saka, I know he limped out of that game against Sevilla. Is he fit?
The boy limps out of every game. I don't know again. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. With Saka, I've seen him do a backflip and hold his hamstring, but yet he starts the next game or he finishes the game sometimes. I don't know. That jollof rice and
just want to kill that
pounded yam and everything, bro. He go play ginger. Look, let me close this Arsenal matter by saying, look, with Saka, I'm not upset that he's playing a lot of games. But what upsets me more is that the way his minutes are managed when we're in confident situations. That's the part that frustrates me, because as a Premier League, as a footballer right now, with the money they're getting, you should be ready to play every single week. Yes, but if there's a situation where we're 2-0 up, 20 minutes to go, we're cruising, take him off. Basically. Maybe Arteta wouldn't have taken Saka off if he didn't get injured that game, because the substitution he made before, he took off Martinelli. So I don't know, man. As Louis said, there'll be a comfortable victory. Okay, before we wrap up, let's quickly touch on the Liverpool game. Liverpool are playing against... Who are Liverpool even playing?
Brentford.
Ooh, at home?
At home, yeah.
Oh, come on, that's the white horse.
Okay, because we don't have a lot of time... Because we don't have a lot of time and there is no Liverpool representative on the show, we're not going to talk about them. Fuck those guys. Smash the like button for Liverpool, though, because it be
tight game.
KB, huh?
No, I was talking to Louis. I said it's going to be a tight game.
Bro, they've come in on the back of a draw away to Luton and a loss to Toulouse.
That's why they need to respond.
I hear it. Okay, let's start the day off with some predictions for this game.
They lost yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Draw. They lost.
They were bound to lose versus Toulouse now. You know how it goes now. So I can't get it out of there, bro, because and I was hoping they were gonna lose by 2 as well to make it even sweeter, but they fuck up. Well, quickly, let me get into some of the comment section before we do the score predictions, guys. Egal said Scott McTominay to Arsenal. Thoughts? I have 0 thoughts about those. Don't ever bring up such a ridiculous statement again, bro. Bring up Scotty Too Hotty, Manchester United captain. Let's make it happen. Big up. But not to Arsenal, I beg. Zeus Zeus says Jackson to repeat his hat trick. That would be crazy if that happens. I wonder what the odds are. I wonder what the odds are for a repeat of a Jackson hat trick. Well, that would be hilarious to see.
That's
100 or something.
Salman says, I believe Jeremy Doku will cause problems for.
He doesn't play. He's going to be. He doesn't play on left there.
Cucurella. Chelsea have a player, and his name is Cucurella.
Probably
Cucurella. I'm giving you a new chance, man. Run that in the stadium. Chelsea. That's what you guys sing. Foolish idiots. I want to see Grealish on the starting 11. And you never know, bro. If stranger things have happened. He might come off the bench if we're winning 2-0. Grealish, yeah, that'll be long for you lot. He also said, Kunle, we might do a swap deal in January. Thomas Partey for Calvin Phillips. What do you think? I don't think Phillips is as injury prone as Partey. I might take him to the end of the season at this rate because the best ability is availability, as they said. And I'm not going to lie. We're supposed to sell Partey in January because the guy's not available, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Yes, 65 million for mediocrity. Blame your man. I will blame my manager. I wonder who you go blame when you go collect from Wolves this weekend, Sha. But we go see. All right. So let's start with Liverpool. Liverpool at home to Brentford. Louis, what's your score prediction? I'm actually going to document this now. Comment section. Hold me accountable. I'll either post something. 3-0?
3-1 because the Liverpool always consider 3-1.
Okay, Liverpool. What are you saying, Chido?
I think it's probably going to be 1-2. Brentford to win.
Wow. As in, are you okay? At Anfield, bruv. Come on, let's be serious here. You go score, I score more. That's how they play at Anfield now. Score, I go score more. What are you saying, bro? 2-1 to Brentford, yeah? All right, we'll put it down. Yeah. We'll document it. That's more bad belly than anything, but we'll take that. Ibrahim? 3-1 Liverpool. Yeah, that 3-1 is looking like I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool, man, because they're a little bit shaky right now. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. All right. So next up we got Spurs versus Wolves. I'm gonna go over 1-0 Wolves win, man. Chido.
Must be 1-0 Wolves.
Louis.
1-1.
1-0. Should I get this in order? All right, next game we got Arsenal versus.
No, Ibro never predicted.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Did you say 2-0?
Yeah, it's at 2-0 Spurs.
Bro, this alcohol that you've been drinking today is serious, you know?
It's kicking in, bro.
Proper kicking in, bro. I want to know what. Let me know what drink it was off camera. We don't want to promote any brands if they're not paid.
Sure, I got you.
You know that one's there. Okay. What did he say? What was your score prediction?
2-0 Spurs.
Chido, it was 2-0 Wolves, right?
No, 1-0.
1-0 Spurs. 1-0 Wolves. Okay.
1-0 Wolves.
Sorry. I'm all over the place, man. Forgive me.
Chido is just all bad belly FC this weekend.
No.
Fully.
Oh, this Spurs one is not bad belly. I think Liverpool won a bit of bad belly, but they're not. I mean, those guys, bro.
Arsenal versus Burnley. What are you lot saying? I'm going 3-0 Arsenal against Burnley.
Yeah.
4-0.
Chido, is that 3-0 as well?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0. Who said 4-0?
I said 4.
4. Wow. You really believe in these boys. With Havertz creating nothing. No problem.
No,
Ibrahim.
Arsenal Burnley.
Yeah.
3-0.
We're at home.
3-0 Arsenal.
3-0.
One more away.
Guys, I'm going to start keeping my results last, man. You lot just copying me. Palace versus Everton.
Who's at home?
Palace is at home.
2-2.
Little Desmond.
No,
yeah?
sorry. I'll change that. 1-1. Liverpool Palace. Everton Palace 1-1.
Everton are
1-1.
terrible away from home, and Eze is back.
They're just a terrible football club. Period.
Palace.
Bro.
I don't score 2 goals in Palace.
Yeah,
Eze is back.
Eze's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allah.
Get an assist.
I'm gonna
Palace
go.
2-1.
These fucking
That's what I predicted, eh?
I didn't hear any of that. My connection was playing up. So say that again.
I said that's what you also want to predict, Abi.
Can y'all hear me?
I mean, your connection is terrible.
Oh, what's going on here, mate?
The picture is.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Your video, so your audio is good, but your video is crap.
Niger, bro. Let's deal with it. Man U versus Luton. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. 1-0 Man United. 1-0. You get a cheeky little 1-0, man. What? Louis.
2-1 United.
Ibrahim.
3-0 United.
Oh, bro, why'd you always get excited, bro? I don't understand. Every week are we gonna do this, bro? Excitement levels for with. Gosh, bro, I don't get. You don't learn ever.
If they were playing Man City, you would say 3-0. So
He gonna say win, Sha. Delusional fan.
No, but I think.
Okay, anyway, I respect it.
Probably 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
you have to believe in
2-1 Man U.
People that play rubbish.
He has to. I respect it, man. Respect the passion. Bournemouth, Newcastle. I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle. Newcastle away from home. Chido.
2-0 Newcastle. 2-0. 2-0 Newcastle.
Ibrahim.
Who's Newcastle playing? Bournemouth, right?
Bournemouth away. Yeah.
Away.
Newcastle away.
2-1 Newcastle.
Okay. Louis.
2-0 Newcastle.
2-0.
Sri Lanka will score.
I'm gonna make I not lie. I'm not gonna finish all these fixtures though. Got some rubbish fixtures here, man.
Just run through it now. Just run through it.
Fucking Aston Villa versus Fulham.
2-1 Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is at home.
Who's at home?
Yeah, Villa at home.
2-1 Aston Villa.
2-0.
Okay, wait, hold on.
2-1 for me.
2-1 to
Europa.
Villa, yeah. Louis, you said 2-0 Villa, yeah?
2-0 Villa.
Chido?
2-0 Villa.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Villa, man. They had a tough fixture in midweek on a Thursday night, so I'm gonna go 3-2.
Was it tough against AZ Alkmaar? I beg.
Bro, they won 2-1 in the last few minutes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, mate. Against a team that they brushed 5-0 the week before. Like, anyway, it's two different ties, I guess. I'm gonna go 3-2. Then we have West Ham versus Forest. West Ham are at home.
West Ham win 2-1.
Ibrahim.
West Ham, who again?
Forest.
Yeah.
West Ham.
West Ham at home.
2-1 Forest.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Chido.
2-0 West Ham.
2-0. I'm gonna go 1-0 West Ham. And last but not least, is that the last fixture?
Why they shine?
No. Sorry, Brighton versus Sheffield United.
3-0 Brighton.
Sheffield.
3-0
3-0 Brighton, yeah. 3-0 Brighton. Yeah, Brighton at home. Yeah, they won.
Yeah, 2-0.
Chido, what's your prediction for Brighton?
They might just run riot against Sheffield, like 4-0.
They've been so inconsistent this season, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
Brighton
they won like 2 games back to back now, so I think.
So 4-0, yeah?
Yeah, probably like 4-0 or something.
If I'm ever going to gamble, I'm definitely not asking you for advice. Louis. Louis said 3-0. Ibrahim. Brighton team.
2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. I'm gonna go 2-0 Brighton. 2-0 Brighton. Okay, and last but not least, we got Chelsea at home to Manchester City. I've even written you like Chelsea, like you're supposed to be written.
Shitty.
I'm gonna go Chelsea 1, City 3. Ibrahim.
Same 3-1 Man City.
Louis.
2-0.
Man
City.
So yeah, they'll score a little penalty or deflection or something. Chido.
I'll go punish all of you. Don't worry.
Go on, give us your score now.
Chelsea
Give us your score now.
2. I said 2-1.
There you have it, guys. Club camaraderie is bigger than facts, innit? Obviously, we can see here because my man is living in La La Land. But who knows? Maybe he knows something we don't, guys. Maybe he knows something we don't. And Chelsea are primed to go out there and do a job against Manchester City, get their first proper convincing scalp against a top side in 2023. Obviously, the 9 men don't really count in it. Like anyone could win that.
Yeah, right.
But smash the like, share, comment, and subscribe, people.
Sorry? No, against Newcastle. He's going to be back against Newcastle.
Heard is back before the end of the year.
He's training already, but he's not going to play. He's going to be back against Newcastle after the international break.
After the international break.
After the international break, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Spicy
Salmon said also thinks Liverpool will win 2-1. But guys, it's been a great show. We've gone a little bit over time as we do. Sorry about the lateness of the show. It's all my own fault and Lagos traffic, but I should have found my way. Smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Unfortunately, you will not see any of these crazy football hooligans at the studio for reactions over the weekend, but definitely throughout the season, if we can, maybe fly over to Canada, UK, or they come back home, which they should be in December, hold them to that. And we can do more celebrations with all the Tunnel TV crew and reunite over the Christmas fixtures. But
it
guys,
sounds like you miss us so much.
I do. That's why I do these streams and I call you because I miss your energy in the studio. I miss seeing how depressed Chido was towards the back end of last season. He goes, it was sweet when I realized that he's in the country and still is not showing in the studio. That feeling was sweet to know. I know that his club costed. I know his club was the reason for it. He'll claim he had work, he was busy. But the season when they were in the top 4, he didn't have work and he wasn't mixing.
No.
Surprise.
I was never around.
And then he ran to a different country. The 2 people that teams are struggling ran to the different country in the summer that you guys finished in low. You lot are terrible, man. You lot are terrible. I'm not. It's not. I won't lie. Ibrahim is the one that I'm upset with the most because I wanted to enjoy him suffering in my front. I wanted to enjoy. Like not being able to share this with you. It hurts. It actually hurts, bro. Like, I think maybe we might do a watch along together.
Pinnacle of bad belly.
Put you on a live stream.
It was equally painful when you were away last season.
Okay, like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Tunnel TV. It's been an absolute fantastic show. Thank you all the man them for showing up today. If it's your first time, share it to a friend and a friend and a friend. Get our numbers up. And come through with all the chats and join us in the comment section next time. We'll be doing a review show on Monday. Catch us there. Catch our socials for all our reactions of all the big games, all the big teams. It's going to be a great weekend of football. Match week 12, right? Match week 12 is going to be a mazza. So let's see who's going to be smiling or frowning for the next show. Have a great evening, everybody. Enjoy your weekend of football. Up the Arsenal. Hopefully Chelsea do a job against City because I don't mind. And fuck Man United.